All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom, and as always, this is not financial advice. Today, I want to talk to you about the EV sector, do an update in general on the EV sector, both the large cap and the small cap. And I also want to talk about Tesla in specific, as well as a few other of the EV stocks. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And of course, if you enjoy this video, please smash the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. And you will see in the pinned comment a link to our free Discord. So we would love to have you over there. I usually talk about the small cap EV stocks, but today we're going to be talking about both. So I want to start out by just going to the EV stock big board and taking a look at how the stocks are doing today. Okay, so it's fairly early in the trading day on Monday, March 21st. So the board is very much red with the EV stocks today, with a few exceptions. One of the exceptions I'm going to focus on is Tesla, which is up almost 2% today, 1.99% right now. It's been up around 2% all day. There are 6 large cap EV stocks, and Tesla is by far the biggest. But you also have Rivian, Lucid, Nio, XPEV, and Li Automotive. These 6 differentiate themselves. These are all $30 billion or more companies. The rest of these on the list are what I call the small cap EV stocks. A couple of these pop over $1 billion, but a lot of these are down at $100 million and at much smaller numbers. Helion and Ayro are having a green day. There's nothing specific going on with those. So other than Helion and Ayro, all the rest of the EV stocks are having a red day today. And the small caps are not doing too bad. They're down a little bit. The larger caps are down a little bit worse today, other than Tesla, which is up 2%. Tesla has been very strong, and that's why I want to take a closer look at that. Rivian's down over 4%. Lucid's doing okay, down 1.6%. Nio is down 3.79%. XPEV is down 5.56%, and Li Automotive is down 6.85%. And I will tell you, the 3 Chinese automakers had a monster run from Tuesday to Friday last week. So understand they were up 30 or 40% on the week last week. So, you know, a 3, 4, 5% pullback actually is not that big of a deal. So I do have 3 of these stocks in our 10K challenge. I'm not sure if you're following along. You can check the videos. There's a video every Saturday updating our 10K challenge. And we have Romeo, Ayro, and Volta in the 10K challenge. So today, Romeo's down 3.5%. Ayro happens to be one of the ones that's green for no particular reason that I can find out. And Volta is down 6.2%. They just announced today that they're delaying their financial results. So, you know, in general, there's downward pressure today, and then add that news to it, and they're not having a great day today. Okay, let's just take a look at Tesla's chart. So this is Tesla on the 1-day time frame. So each one of these candles represents 1 day, and you will see Tesla has had 1, 2, 3, 4, and today is 5 very green days in a row. And that has brought it all the way back from this recent line of support down here at around $759. From its low on last Tuesday to its high today, Tesla is up 24% in the last 5 trading days. And remember, this is almost $1 trillion stock. So when this thing is up 24%, that is a massive move in the market. You'll see it's caught in today's trading. It ran right up to this line, which has been a recent line of resistance. This dates back to January 27th. So this is almost the last 2 months. And you can see several of these candle wicks come up and touch this line somewhere at just under $950. So that seems to be some short-term resistance. However, this is very strong momentum. So if we zoom out a little, we'll see that back in January, so January 4th, which was the second day of trading this year, Tesla was at $1,200. So it has almost another $300 it could go up just to get to its 2022 high just 2.5 months ago. It did get a little higher than that in November of 2021, and that was its all-time high. So if Tesla could have a breakout and get back to its highs from January, that would be another 27% increase. Now remember, they just increased 24% over the last 5 days. So this is 27% on top of that increased number. So this would be a big move up. And it looks like Tesla has some very good momentum. And with this stock, it's hard to trade against the momentum on this thing. So I would like to see, there definitely is a wall of resistance at $950. But I think if we see a daily candle close above this line, the run could be on with Tesla. Now I want to take a quick look at NIO. And NIO and XPEV and Li basically acted very similarly last week. So what I want to show everyone is, for starters, let me zoom in. This is NIO on the 1 day time frame. So each one of these candles represents 1 day. So you can see last week, last Tuesday, NIO bottomed out at around $13. In fact, $13.01 was the low on Tuesday. From the low on Tuesday to the close on Friday, NIO was up 59% in 4 trading days last week. So that is a monumental move. Now you can see a trend line here. I've got a purple trend line, and this has basically been a descending line of resistance. So it ran all the way up to that line. It did touch it and stop there. But having said that, it ran up almost 60% in 4 days. Now, China did a lot of things over the last week to try and make some of their stocks a little more user-friendly for the world. All the Chinese big cap stocks traded in the US had a very good week. EVs had an exaggerated, incredible week. So, like I said, NIO was up 60%. We'll take a look at one more just to see how they did. So, XPEV, stock ticker XPEV, from its low on Monday, so NIO hit its low on Tuesday, from the low to the close on Friday, this was up 58%. So you can see, when I say that these companies had a dramatic move last week, these are gigantic moves. So when you see them down 2 or 3 or 4 or 5% today, that's not something I'm getting too excited about. That's actually incredibly good, given that they're just coming off of a close to 60% run in 1 week. The market's been a little bit sideways today. We had a little dip, and now we're kind of going sideways, heading towards zero. So I think there's a chance that the market may continue this rally. But more so, I think there's a chance that Tesla is going to continue its rally. That's one I have my eye on quite a bit. And the 3 Chinese EV stocks, I also would keep an eye on, because there's some massive volatility. And I think we're going to find out which way they have to go. Because if you look at the moves they just made, they could have a short-term move to the downside or the upside in a huge way. So I very rarely use a straddle, which is an options strategy, but this would be a situation where I'm considering doing that on one of these stocks, maybe on NIO. Now, again, please, this is not financial advice. If you're not familiar with options, they are very volatile and very dangerous, and a straddle position is even much less likely to succeed. So I don't recommend that at all. Please do your own due diligence on all these stocks. I just think that there's just massive volatility in these 3 stocks in specific right now. So there's something to put on your watch list, in my opinion, and you can do your own due diligence and make a judgment and see if there's a play to be made on those. So just a quick bit on some of the small cap stocks. I'm just going to go through one of the EV small cap stocks, and this is Ayro. They had a nice run last week, as did most of the small cap EV stocks. On Ayro, if I go from the low from last Tuesday to where it is trading right now, it's up 29%. So that's 29% in 1 week. That's a very strong move. No, it's not like NIO. It's not up 59 or 60%, but 29% in 1 week is a giant move. And again, you'll see it's going right up to its recent line of resistance here at around $1.50. A lot of these EV stocks are sitting in this very situation where they had a very big week last week, but they're still way down overall. They're at kind of a local line of resistance that if they can break through, we could see a nice run in the EV sector. So again, this is not financial advice, but I'll wrap up just by revisiting Tesla. So we can see it's still having momentum today. It's up almost 3% now on the day today at $931. So it's getting close to that $950. If it can cross that line, I think that may be a big buy signal. So again, please do your own due diligence. And thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.